Hey everyone, Brian here with DIY Outdoor Life. Today we're still continuing our road trip and trying to touch base with you guys as much as possible. We're in El Dorado, New Mexico, and I actually stumbled across a perfect scenario to show you guys one of the reasons why I'm loving this Apex 300. If you guys tune into the videos on the channel, you know that I have a pretty big crush on this new Bluetti power station. I did the promotional video when it came out on crowdsourcing, but now the product is actually available on the website. They gave me a 10% discount code. So even if you weren't able to take advantage of those early bird specials, or you're not into the Indiegogo thing, you can now buy this directly off their website and they ship it out. And I think it'll be on Amazon any day now, but I'll upload those links and keep those current. So check out the video description for that. Now, in those videos that I did, I explained that this is a modular system. You can kind of go whatever direction that you want, get the features that you really need and leave off the ones that you don't so that you can actually spend your money wisely with this. It's a scalable solution. Now, I focused a lot on the incredible home backup and cabin building stuff. I mean, it's got a 240 volt alternator and just ridiculous capability. You can stack this thing sky high with expansion batteries. It'll connect to a smart sub panel and you can actually get it to run your house off of this when your electricity is most expensive during the peak, and then it'll charge itself always from solar but draw some from the grid when your electricity is off peak and lower. There's really cool stuff with this. But what do we focus on the channel? I mean, I wanted to show people some of the RV, camping, van life stuff that this is capable of. So obviously it's just a great power station. It does everything awesome. But there is some features here that I've never seen before. If I were to build out a van, a school bus conversion, or a new camper today, I wouldn't even think about a battery system. I would go with this Apex 300 and those B300Ks to build out what I need. I'd put it in a cabinet or a tongue box or wherever I could fit it in the camper, because all of the features that you're looking for and the control and the monitoring are just off the charts. There's no way I would go back to like a DIY system when stuff like this is inexpensive as it is. So some of the features from the road I wanted to show you is you can buy this TT30 plug. It's not that expensive, and it gives you a 30 amp charging connection. You can charge up to 3,600 watts into this power station. And this is what I'm talking about. If you have a 12 volt system, that's gonna be like 275 amps of charging. You're not going to be able to get a charger like that on your camper. My hiker here has a 30 amp charger, a nice Victron one, and that was considered a high-end charger that I ponied up for. To get anything close to this, you would need those full-size Victron Multi Plus and things like that. But because there's higher voltage batteries and they can do a lot more with this technology, you can get a way, way faster charge. Instead of 360 watts, I can get 3,600 watts. So this plug here, the reason I wanted to show you this today is we actually did a little mooch docking. I'm at my sister-in-law's house and she bought this house recently and it came with a 30 amp RV pedestal outside. Now, most of our setup on the camper and stuff is off grid, but this gives me an option to charge this power station in a ridiculously fast time. 3,600 watts is gonna charge this thing in like 45 minutes. But if you have those B300 expansion batteries, something like this can actually really help you on the road. Whether you stop at a campground or a place where you have access to this kind of electricity for a short period of time, in the time it takes me to get lunch, I can charge up enough energy to run my air conditioner in Colorado next for 3 or 4 nights without having to charge up, even if I didn't have solar. So that is a really, really cool feature. I'm gonna show you that they even gave me an electric car charger for this. so I can pull into an EV charging station and charge this thing up with even faster speeds. So these are some of the accessories. I'll put the links in my description for you to comb around and see what I'm talking about. Not only does this have the 30 amp connection on the side to run a full-size RV, even with a rooftop air conditioner, you know, you can stack up those expansion batteries to get the runtime you're looking for. They've also thought of a bunch of really cool ways to just give you some incentive on the road, to give you some features that you really can't get elsewhere. So I know this isn't a real high production video. I just wanted to pop in and show you this, but we're stopping for a short period of time at her sister's house, and what a cool thing to find a TT30R here, which allows me to plug in this super fast charger for the Apex 300. I'm definitely taking advantage of this. Thank you guys so much for tuning into these videos. Leave a comment if you have any questions. See you next time.